Welcome back to Project Beep Beep on the Average Guy's Restoration blog. What we're looking at here is a set of rebuilt driver's side door hinges. And you have an upper one and of course the lower one. So if you look at Beep Beep, if we look at the passenger door here, I think you might be able to see on the video, the door meets the quarter panel, it's flush, and there's no sag back here. As I've owned this car and opened the driver's door multiple times and kept the driver's door open even sometimes for 8-10 hours on a weekend, if you look here, you can see the gap is not only wider, but I'm probably over an 1/8 inch down of sag here. Well, that makes the door a little bit harder to close on occasion. And last weekend I was at a car show and we started looking at the bottom hinge pin of the driver's door. And it's an original hinge, and what has happened is in here, the pin itself has worn into an egg shape up here where the hinge moves. I had a lot of options. Option number one was I could order reproduction hinges. They're for both doors. They're about $300 plus shipping. You can't just order one side, you have to get both sides. And I've read on the reproduction hinges it's about 50-50. Some people claim that they're good quality and they last a long time, and other people claim right out of the box they can't even get them to fit, or they start sagging after a couple of door cycles. Another option is there's a guy named Resto Rick. He will sell you a kit. It'll come with a reamer and bushings, and you basically take the original pin out and you ream the hole, drill it and ream it, and you place a bushing, an oversized bushing here and here and here and here, and then you drive in an oversized pin. And probably 75% of the people on the Mopar forum have had good results with that. Why I didn't go that route is, for one, I wanted to be able to swap hinges on a weekend. And my friend Sean, who bailed me out on the brake bleed disaster when we did the disc conversion, has signed up to help me swap these hinges. So I bought these hinges from a guy named Superbird Bob. He has the Plymouth Superbird. It's a 1970 winged warrior. He's also owned a lot of RoadRunners in his life. I called him up, we talked for a while, and then I sent him pictures of Beep Beep, and he was sort of immediately one of my best friends. So we got along well on the phone, and I decided to buy his rebuilt hinges. I'm not sure his process of how he rebuilds them, but one thing I like is he adds a grease fitting to the pin. So that's a nice touch that should make this hinge last at least as long as I'll own the Beep Beep. So hopefully the next video will be at Sean's garage. We'll do a quick tour of his workshop and maybe even show the 66 Chevelle he's restoring. And then we'll go through the process of replacing the hinges on Beep Beep. And these hinges here, by the way, rebuilt, were $100, $14 shipping, and then he charges, Superbird Bob charges a $30 core, which I'll get back when we swap the hinges. So wish me luck on this next project, that we get the door shored up and get the hinges swapped, and hopefully no damage to the body. Thanks.